We're looking at a difficult subject right now. 1 in 5. That is the number of high school students who have considered attempting suicide in the past year alone, according to the CDC.
And that rate is roughly 2 times higher for Black children as young as 5 years old. Joining us now is Susan L. Taylor, founder and CEO of the National Cares Mentoring Movement, on a mission to change those statistics and help save lives. Thank you so much for being with us.
That's the work. That's the work we're dedicated to at the National Cares Mentoring Movement.
You say that we are facing a national crisis, but there's no national solution that's out there to save these children. What are you hoping to do? What's the plan?
The National Cares Mentoring Movement, we are in communities, and long before we even knew about the horrific numbers around Black child suicide, we were doing healing work in schools where you have disproportionately, Black children who are struggling along the margins, who are disenfranchised in so many ways, who don't have the health care support that they need, the education that they need, the reading support that they need. So our work is really entering their lives and bringing not just mentors, but psychologists and social workers and people who are wellness experts.
But it's heartbreaking when you hear the numbers just as young as 5 years old. You say a caring adult spending, 30 minutes with a child can make a difference. Talk about the importance of mentoring.
Listening, being present, looking in young people's eyes, allowing them to say what they're feeling. We took a group of young people to Capitol Hill. We wanted the Congressional Black Caucus members to hear. And it was Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman who said, "We've heard from everybody, but we've not heard from children. Bring them," and we did. These were young people who had survived suicide attempts. And what they said lives and will forever live in my heart. See us. Look in our eyes. Ask us how we're feeling. Don't criticize us. If you stop criticizing us and telling us everything that we're doing wrong, we will tell you the truth.
And Susan, for families watching this who think this is a problem, but it won't be our problem, it won't happen to us, what do you think they should know?
You know what's so amazing is how this cuts across economic and social barriers. You find young folks taking their lives at every quarter. And it's a very sad thing that the United States is not really looking into in a way that we should. Now, the disproportionate numbers among Black children, that's a focus. And maybe now that we're focusing on Black, how much more data do we need? How many more white papers do we need? What are we saying to parents? Be present for a moment. They don't want you 3 hours in their lives. Put the phone down, put the elements down, put the pot down, put the things down that are distracting you from the young ones, and say, how are you? Tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you're thinking. We're the parents in the household. It's time to turn off the devices and be present with. We need resources. We need resources in communities, and that's what the National Cares Mentoring Movement is doing with our gala coming up, the For the Love of Our Children Gala. We are training everyday people to go into communities and to work with our young ones, to be present with them so we can stop this national tragedy. It is not something that we have to live with, and we can't live with it. We have to end it, and we can do it right now.
So good what you're doing.
Thank you so much. And if you are experiencing suicidal thoughts, substance use, or other mental health crises, please call or text 988. You will reach a trained crisis counselor for free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can also go to 988lifeline.org.
It's important to know that help is out there.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.